A Masonite fireplace will add luxury, charm, and value to a home. Unlike traditional masonry fireplaces, which are heavy and challenging, our lightweight modular masonry fireplaces are a dream to install. Manufactured here in the U.S., Masonite fireplaces are inexpensive to ship and easy to handle. They can be installed on upper stories without complicated reinforcements. Whether installed indoors or outdoors, Masonite represents a high-profit, fast-growing segment for the industry, providing the ultimate in luxurious living at half the cost of traditional masonry fireplaces. Masonite is factory-built and is available in various sizes. Except for the final facade, the steps to installing Masonite, whether it is an outdoor or an indoor fireplace, are the same. The entire installation process should take approximately 2 to 3 hours. It's best not to install if the ambient temperature is below 45 degrees Fahrenheit, so the mortar will cure properly. Make sure the work area is clean, dry, well swept, and free of debris or obstacles. Our standard package comes with various individual pieces. Please refer to your installation manual for more details. Make sure an approved chimney system, such as a UL 103 Class A 14-inch metal chimney, is ready to be installed with an approved damper. The FMI DESA 12-inch chimney is also compatible with both the Masonite MFP 44 and MFP 39 models. Before the installation, you will need to have the following materials and tools at hand: 8 pieces of 3/8 inch by 36 inch rebar, 8 pieces of 3/8 inch by 12 inch rebar, epoxy for securing the rebar in the slab, a 4-foot level and a rubber hammer for making leveling adjustment, a roto hammer or a drill motor with a 1/2 inch masonry drill bit, a brush or air compressor blower to clean off excess dust, 3 bags of ready-mix cement, a mortar bag, 2 empty 5-gallon buckets for mixing the mortar, a mixer blade for mixing the mortar, a triangular masonry trowel to mix and clean off excessive grout. Begin by placing the 2 hearth pieces into position. Make sure there are no combustibles within 2 inches of all sides and rear, and the pieces are level. Drill 8 1/2 inch holes 3 to 4 inches down through the hearth cells into a 6-inch cement foundation. Clean off any accumulated dust with a brush or blower. If the foundation is a combustible, such as a wood floor, then you must use a metal frame or concrete blocks, leaving an airspace of 6 inches between the foundation and the fireplace. Cover the floor with a 1-inch ceramic fiber insulation. Apply epoxy when using rebar to secure the hearth. Once the epoxy is applied, place 8 pieces of 3/8 inch rebar into the cells of the hearth. Tap the rebar pieces with a hammer to seat them fully. Mechanical fasteners can be used as an alternative to epoxy. Before applying the mortar, check the X, Y, and Z axis to make sure everything is level and even. Repeat this at each key step throughout the installation. The consistency of the mortar mix should be pasty, not lumpy. The mixture should flow through the grout bag smoothly. It's best to use it in a timely manner to avoid hardening of the cement. Using the mortar bag, spread the mortar with 1/2 inch beads of grout across the top of all pieces. Mortar the right side piece first, followed by the rear or back piece, then the left side. Make sure to wipe off any excess mortar. Use shims to create a flat, level surface as necessary. Remove the shims after the mortar dries and fill in the voids with additional mortar if needed. Use the side section with the 4-inch air hole for either the left or the right side. Proceed to mortar the pieces one at a time, starting from the right. Each piece has cells for the rebar to slide through and stack. Check the level and add shims to level the pieces as necessary. Now you are ready to stack the second course pieces, following the same steps as before, making adjustments as necessary to maintain the level at all times. Repeat the same steps for courses 3 and 4. Pour the ready mix grout into the cells, filling them to the top. Tamp down with the rebar to ensure there are no air bubbles in the cells. Mortar the lintel and the lower rear dome. Mortar the lower dome sides. Mortar the front rear smoke dome. Finally, mortar the upper dome sides. Continue to check the level periodically, making any adjustments with shims and a rubber mallet as necessary. Finish off with the smoke dome top plate. Make sure to orient the shorter side of the hole closer to the rear. Now you are ready to remove all the shims and seal all voids, cracks, crevices, and lines with additional mortar. Finish by troweling off any excess mortar. Attach the chimney anchor to the fireplace using number 10 concrete screws. Make sure not to pack the air spaces with insulation or other materials. Masonite requires that non-combustible metal studs be used within 18 inches of the fireplace opening. All air kit and gas line installations must be mortared in well to prevent any flue gas leakage. Construct the facade by cementing non-combustible marble, brick, tile, or stone. Complete the installation by finishing off the hearth and firebox with 1 1/4 inch fire brick according to your custom design pattern. If you decide to use wood mantles or shrouds, be sure to follow the guidelines in the UBC, Uniform Building Code, or IBC, International Building Code, for clearances to combustibles. Lightweight Masonite fireplaces for indoor, outdoor, and multi-story homes. Take your fireplace business to a higher level, literally and financially. If you have questions regarding installing your Masonite masonry fireplace, please visit our website, www.mason-light.com, or contact us directly at 800-345-7078.